This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
How local nonprofits are getting creative during the Lenten season to raise money. That story and more next. Hi everyone, and thank you for your time. I'm Ken Carr with your local information. The distribution of over 7,000 computers to students in the Hazleton Area School District has begun. The process started at Valley Elementary Middle School on Tuesday and will continue on Wednesday. A total of 650 computers will be handed out there. The district's Director of Technology, Kenneth Briggs, and others are working to have all the computers distributed to all schools by April 22nd, according to a report by the Standard Speaker's Kent Jackson. Jackson reports that students are scheduled to be back in classrooms by April 12th, but District Superintendent Brian Uplinger says they will still use the computers there. All of the computers cost around $2 million, with the district using a lot of federal grant money and $200,000 from the Miracle Foundation to pay for them. In other news, there's a boil advisory for customers of the Kline Township Municipal Authority, including those in McAdoo, Kline Township, Tresco, Audenried, and Beaverbrook. The boil advisory is in effect until further notice and is due to a loss of pressure in the system. Being a volunteer firefighter means always being there for the community that you serve and usually serving up some delicious food while raising up funds to keep things running smoothly and everyone safe. Here's Janine Lassant with today's news feature.
Lots of things happening over Lent to raise money for organizations, and we're glad to have on Rhonda Leskowich. She is the treasurer with the Nuremberg-Weston Volunteer Fire Company, and everyone is getting creative during the pandemic with their fundraisers, and Rhonda, the Nuremberg-Weston Volunteer Fire Company is no different.
No, we're not. We've had to be very creative.
Well, thanks for joining us here on the show to talk about how people can get their hands on these yummy potato pancakes.
Thank you for having us today.
So tell us what the event is, how people can order. I know it's going to be in a safe environment.
We are having it at our fire company, which is at 459 Hazel Street in Weston. We're selling potato cakes, 4 for $3. And they can be ordered in advance by calling me at 570-384-3913 or sending a message to the fire company on our Facebook page. Usually during Lent, we try to do one potato cake sale. This year, we're doing one on Friday, February 26th. And we are going to do another one on March 26th, where we will have the potato cakes, and we're going to have New England clam chowder, which is the white, and homemade macaroni and cheese at that event.
Who makes all this food?
All the volunteers. We get together and put everything together, and we have a good time while we're doing it. We have a good group of people that work at our events.
How have you been impacted at the fire company with the pandemic?
We normally have a breakfast the first Sunday of every month, but with the pandemic, we've kind of put that on hold. We did try it once or twice where we made people have reservations to come in, which made it very hard. So we've been trying different things. We normally do a hoagie sale once a month, and we've kind of put those on hold too because people feel safer not having us come to their homes to deliver the food. It's definitely put an impact on our fundraising.
Just tell the audience a little bit about the Nuremberg-Weston Volunteer Fire Company. If anyone doesn't know what you guys are about, what you do, who you serve.
We are located in Weston. We serve the communities of North Union and Black Creek Township. We used to be 2 separate fire companies, and we merged as one in 1986. So we've been going strong since then. We try to do a lot of community service, and we're always looking for more volunteers. They can get information at our website or on our Facebook page.
The money that you raise through this event, how will that be used by the fire department?
Maintain the building, maintain the trucks, and all our overhead expenses.
A volunteer, everyone, no one's paid on the force?
No paid. We're all volunteers, mostly husband and wife combinations.
you're doing 2 events for Lent. And then what are some of the other fundraisers that you'll be working on through the spring and summer?
We do a monthly breakfast the first Sunday of every month that we're hoping to start back up in May. We have a comedy night that we do in October, and we try to do our monthly hoagie sales, which will probably start back up in May also.
Someone wants to volunteer. What is your website?
nwvfc.org.
All right. Well, I wish you luck. Again, the sale is going on February 26th, but you want to pre-order anytime before then at 570-384-3913. You can talk with Rhonda. You can order as many potato cakes as you want. They're only $3 for 4, and you will be accepting the day of, but again, that makes it a little challenging, I guess, with making the
Right. Yep.
cakes. How many do you usually sell? I'm just curious how many potato cakes you're going to have to be making.
Well, we do them in 5-gallon buckets, and we usually do 4 buckets. So that's probably about 600 potato cakes.
Wow. Very good. And how many volunteers?
There's usually about 8 of us there that day.
Very good. I guess you've mastered how to make these.
Yes, we have. Have it down
Very
to
good.
science.
Very good. Well, I hope you guys are staying safe through the pandemic, and hopefully we'll be able to do more fundraisers in person as we head into the spring and summer. Rhonda, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Today's news feature is brought to you by the Fairfield Inn and Suites by Marriott. Need to relax? Book a stay at our indoor pool and dry sauna. Call the Fairfield Inn and Suites by Marriott at 570-453-0300.
Time now for weather on SSPTV News.
And now here's our forecast from the National Weather Service. On Wednesday, it's mostly sunny with a high near 40 degrees. Wednesday night, mostly cloudy with a low around 30 degrees. Thursday is mostly sunny with a high in the 30s. Thursday night, partly cloudy with a low around 20 degrees. Friday is mostly sunny with a high in the 30s. Friday night, partly cloudy with a low around 20 degrees. Saturday, there's a chance of rain and snow showers, mostly cloudy with a high in the 30s. And then Saturday night, a chance of snow showers, mostly cloudy with a low around 30 degrees. 3 local wrestlers are heading to the Southeast AA Regionals. Here's the SSPTV Standard Speaker scoreboard. At the District 11 AA meet, the top 2 wrestlers in each weight class moved on 2 regionals. Tamaqua's Nate Wickersham was second at 215 pounds. His teammate Gabe Irby was second at 106 pounds. And North Schuylkill's Danny Grigas was second at 120 pounds. Tamaqua finished third as a team at the District 11 Championships, and their head coach Jim McCabe was named the District 11 AA Coach of the Year. Coming up next, how you can help out the American Red Cross during an upcoming telethon. In the SSPTV Spotlight, the topic is medical marijuana in a clip from our show, Modern Medicine. And in sports, get ready for the local racing season with motorsport journalist Dino Alberto.
SSPTV News would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Walter Harker, age 79, of Bloomsburg, who passed away on February 12th. Services will be private under the Harmon Funeral Home. Suzanne J. Johnson, age 79, of Hazleton. Mass will be held on Friday at 10 a.m. at Most Precious Blood Church. The Joseph A. Moran Funeral Home is in charge of arrangements. And Charlotte Rachel Kuhn, age 90, of Drums. Services will be held at a later date under the Crofton Hughes Funeral Home. Today's social and obituary report is brought to you by Harmon Funeral Homes and Crematory. Call 570-788-0977 or go to harmonfuneral.com.